Hello, good evening, and welcome to a new episode of Arguably the Reading Quest. I am Nishant, and now I'm back after a long, conspicuous absence at YouTube for one reason or the other. Thank you all for bearing with me. Thank you all for your patience, and thank you all for your eager waiting for me. Thank you all for showing so much interest in my channel. Uh, so today I thought of doing a video on all those old books that I have bought from London and Scotland. What is so beautiful about that part of you know world, apart from the common aspects of beauty that we know, is that there you can find this trust or that trust, this charity or that charity, running some kind of charitable old bookshops, and the kind of book they procure is awesome, is very eclectic. I mean, you can find all possible good editions, some of the really great writers on possibly all the genres, which otherwise you'd have to search, for those books at Amazon. And I was very delighted. But as you know, you cannot carry more than 23 or 25 kgs. So I bought, few books. So I'm going to show you, three books on poetry, uh, of course, four books on philosophy, uh, one book on literary criticism, one book on art, and two novels. And you see one more thing. What is so beautiful about the used books there is that they're used like new. In most of the cases, they're used like new. So here we go. I mean, let me start with poetry first. So this is the favorite book of 20th century German poetry, edited by Michael Hoffman. I got it at meager, I guess, £2. This is a 1000 rupees at Amazon, very much available at Amazon. This is by Hafiz and two other poets. So we have Hafiz, Khatun and Zakani, Faces of Love. This is UK price £19. I got it at somewhere around £3.5. And you see the beautiful paperback. I mean, so the book is a delight to hold. Thick, uh, yellow acid-free papers. And, the poets are nonetheless, I mean, they are the light of Asia, as I call them, light of Persia. There's one book that you won't find anywhere, and I didn't get it from an old bookshop, rather Amazon UK. I got it shipped from some old, bookshop from Amazon UK, but it was shipped through Amazon UK at the place where I was staying at my younger brother's place. So this is the Penguin Book of Renaissance Verse. It is from 1509 to 1659. And this is hardcover. I got it at only 1000 rupees, only 1000 rupees. That means only £10. And this is the period from, and it was published in the year, just let me check it and let you know. So this publication is, this selection is first published in 1992, and this is a 1992 publication. And there the price was £25. Now it is unavailable, let alone the price. So now it is rare and priceless. And you see, it's pretty new, pretty new. I mean, this is such a beautiful book to behold and to read. It's such a treasure. Now, one book on literary criticism. Those who have, have been interested in Bertolt Brecht, they know that Martin Esslin is exponent on the theater of absurd. He has also written a book on the theater of absurd. So this time he has written on Brecht. It's a biographical come analysis of the works of Brecht, The Choice of Evil. And this I got it at meager £3. I think this is available somewhere around uh, 2000 rupees or something at Amazon. But this is very much available. This is not as rare as those books that I've shown you. Greek art. Greek art, this is just at £1. You can zoom in and see. This is just £1. And the pages are beautiful. It's a beautiful Greek art. with full of colored pages, illustrations, and calendar-like pages. Two novels that I was interested in, I have read them. At the same time, I thought of buying this Norton Critical Edition because I had it at Oxford University Press, but this time I was getting Norton Critical, merely at £4. So this is Peri Goriot by Balzac, published at Norton Critical Edition. You see, this is old but like new. This is one. And this is Robinson Crusoe. These two books I have read definitely, but this time, I am going to donate the Oxford University Press wala book to someone else, and now I'll be keeping this one. Because of course, I mean, it's a pleasure to read some literary criticism analysis on Balzac as well as, Daniel Defoe's Robinson Crusoe, to which we, owe the phrase man's Friday. Now coming to the last but very important section, philosophy. So, I had done a series of video on the history of Western philosophy, and I have shown you a series of books on the history of Western philosophy. But this time, this book particularly, struck me as curious in a sense that this is an introduction of Western philosophy, first thing first, by Anthony Flew. Now, why this introduction to Western philosophy is different from all those introductions that, I have been talking about in my videos is that here the excerpts from the original texts are mentioned, and then the author is giving us a historical tour through his analysis by interpreting those texts in his own words. So this is something that is to be, cherished. This I got at meager £2, and I'm sure it is at Amazon, if my memory doesn't fail me, somewhere around 3,500 rupees. And this is also quite in a good condition, not like new, but it's fairly good, fairly good. Now this is by Maimonides, The Guide to the Perplexed. Those who have been reading Plato, they know they are not, ignorant of Hackett publication. So Hackett publication is known for its quality translation and footnotes and annotations. So they are very, coveted paperbacks. So this book on The Guide to the Perplexed. So this is about, almost everything, right from epistemology to divine knowledge, to cosmological doctrines, to divine law, to moral and political philosophy. This one. Now, two books in particular. One is An Introduction to the Philosophy of Religion. This is at Oxford University Press by Brains Davies, An Introduction to the Philosophy of Religion, which again, if you see, in terms of epistemology and ontology and metaphysics, so philosophy of religion has contributed a lot. And this is again on the same topic, but here it is the problems of the philosophy of religion. So certain problems that are still, that have still not been resolved on the lines of the book that is done by Bertrand Russell on the problems of philosophy. So this is on the problems of philosophy of religion. Now, this was the last copy probably that I have got, that is with me. And this you can see an overnight night loan copy, and this is out of print, and I got it from Amazon UK. So these are my, prized possession now. And I'm going to do a second series of, second video in the same series, wherein I'll show you some of the books that I have bought in these 3-4 months in India. And all those are new books, of course. So please, keep watching the series. I'll show you the very next video is coming on the books that I have bought, in India. I hope you have enjoyed the video. I hope the wait was worth it. And please do let me know, how did you like the books that I have bought from London and Scotland. Please like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel, Arguably The Reading Quest. You can also find me on Instagram by the same name. Thank you all. Happy reading.